What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials. Let's roll that intro. All right, beautiful people, welcome back to another episode of Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials. And in this tutorial, by request from, I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry, but one of my subscribers all the way from Syria wanted to know if I could show a video on how to install other police cars. So, and with a couple of suggestions from CJ and JT the Philly Gamester, I decided to do a mega pack. I don't have a mega pack tutorial out there. This is going to show you how to replace a bunch of police cars, folks. First thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and fire up that OpenIV, okay, and hit that Windows button. And once it fires up, just minimize it, okay, guys? All right, we are all set with that. So, guys, it's going to be a little extensive of a tutorial, so let's jump into it. And of course, as you all know, timestamps are down below. All of my tutorials are timestamped, so you know, you could skip ahead if I go too slow for you or whatever. Okay, guys. So here we go. I like to do my tutorials for all the new guys out there and the somewhat advanced people. But if you're super advanced and you just want to do it, then just hit those timestamps and you can jump right forward. So first thing you're going to want to do is click the link below that says LSPD pack. Okay, that is going to bring you to this page right here. This is an ELS pack, so I will link. Why can't the site be reached? What happened here, guys? Let's see here. Come on, baby. I'm uploading a video. There we go. I'm uploading a video, so maybe that had something to do with it. All right, so in this pack, now it's got a motorcycle here, but I'm not seeing a motorcycle down here. Okay, guys? So this pack does say that it is a work in progress, okay? I've used this pack and it works. It worked. I don't have these cars in anymore. I kind of got bored with them, so I just replaced them. You can use any vehicle pack you want. You don't have to use this one, but this one is by TickleMyElmo. This guy puts out great vehicles. I suggest you check him out on LSPDFR. And all you got to do, you can click his name up here whenever you want and check out some of his content. He's got a lot of it, as you see. He has 364 files that he has on LSPDFR. So, and there's his Discord net. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to click that download this file. And for me, it's going to download right above my taskbar here. You can download it to your desktop, to a folder, download folder, wherever you want to download it to, guys, in case, you know, just so you know how to get to it. And it's a big pack, so it's going to take a little bit to get fully downloaded. So while I wait for that to download, I do want to say that there will be, I have to edit it, but well, maybe you already seen the video. I might post it first, but there is a Jeffrey Gamer did his first multiplayer farming simulator 19 video with my good friends Criminal Justice, Cookies and Cream, and Intelligent Pineapple, and it's hilarious, man. You guys got to check it out. There's definitely going to be more of those coming. It was really fun to do that with these guys, so yeah, definitely check out that video and let me know what you guys think. Also, in the Discord is my Discord is video suggestions. So if you have a suggestion on the video, whether it's a patrol, whether it's, a vlog, or whether it's a tutorial. Just, go to the Discord, check out the video suggestion link, and throw your suggestions in there. And if I can do it, I will do it, folks. I promise you that. I will always put out content that Jeffrey Gamer supporters want to see, because you guys absolutely come first. All right, so that is all set. We're going to click that little close box, and we can exit out of our web browser. And let's kind of bring our WinRAR right over here. Okay, and go ahead and bring up your OpenIV again. And we're going to sling that on over here, guys. Okay, so this is this is all we will need for this. Okay, and in my favorites, I have my police car saved. And if I stretch this out just a little bit, you will see, if you look right up at the top there, I have the pathway. Now I will take you guys through it, and I'm just writing it down so I can walk you guys through it. And level, okay. Okay, so because I have it saved, there's the pathway there. But we're going to give you guys, we're going to do the pathway right now. So let's shrink that up a little bit. All right, so here's the pathway that you're going to want to get to where I put my vehicles, my police vehicles in. Okay, guys? So what you're going to do is you're going to double click mods. Okay. Then you are going to click update times 64 DLC packs. You're going to scroll on down to patch day 20. That seems to work for me. Some people might say 22. Some people might say 21. Patch day 20 always works for me. All of my police cars are in patch day 20 whenever I install them. So we're going to go patch day 20, DLC.rpf, times 64, levels, GTA 5, and vehicles.rpf. Now, as you can see, I already have some police vehicles in here. If you do, that's totally okay. If this is your first time putting police vehicles in, you might just have the Pounder and the Shamal, and that might be all you have in here. It's just the Pounder and the Shamal. You're not going to see any of these police or any of these sheriffs, okay, guys? And that's cool too. All right, so here's what we're going to want to do, guys. First, you're going to want to click your edit mode, all right? And then you are going to put yes. And over here in your WinRAR, go ahead and double click the LSPD pack by TickleMyElmo. And templates needs updated, and we're not going to worry too much about that. So here is, oh, it does have the Harley. Look at that. So guys, this is a big vehicle pack, okay? What we are going to do here is we are going to go one by one by one. That's why I told you guys it's going to be a bit extensive, all right? So first off, I have to show you guys this. Go to your main directory, okay, guys? And how you do that is you go to your disk drive that you have your Grand Theft Auto installed in. For Steam users, it's program files times 86, Steam, Steam apps, and common. Folks, whatever Grand Theft Auto you are installing this in, as you can see, I have 2 copies right here. All right, and then my main copy that I'm doing this tutorial on. This is actually my main one. This one I don't do tutorials on. This one I put in whatever, what I like. This one that I'm working on now is my tutorial one. And then I have a clean one, no LSPDFR. There's nothing in this file as far as mods, okay? So, whatever one you're putting it into, left click it once, left click it once, right click it, copy. Go down here, left click, right click, paste. Okay, guys? Please do that. All right? Find space on your computer to do that. or do it right here if you got the space in your drive. Back it up, because if you mess this up somehow and you don't know how to fix it, or you're not getting any help on how to fix it, all you got to do is come to the Grand Theft Auto that you used when you installed it, delete it, and use your backup copy, and you'll go right back to your LSPDFR Grand Theft Auto before you follow the tutorial, okay, guys? But if you follow me step by step, okay, do as I do, you'll be okay, guys. I will never steer you wrong, okay? So we won't need our file explorer. I just wanted to show you guys how to back up your file, as I always do. All right, guys? So we got a lot of work here, so let's get into it. First car we're going to do is the 2011 CVPI. All right, double click that. That is going to be a Police 4 vehicle. All right. Police 4 is your unmarked vehicle that you can load up through Simple Trainer. And what I will do is I will also link how to install Simple Trainer down below, and I'll show you in the game. If you don't know how to use it, I always do an in-game showcase. I'll show you how to do Simple Trainer. Okay, guys? So this is all going to be simple. As you can see, I have a Police 4 here. All right. If I double click the Police 4 I already have installed, that is my Police 4. All right, we're going to replace them. We're going to replace all these guys. All right, I'm going to do that for you. All right, so let's click that and unhighlight it. We are going to select all 4 Police 4 files, your YFT, YTD, underscore high YFT, plus sign high dot YTD. Okay, left click it once, drag it right here, and drop it in there. If you go to drag it and you come right here and you see that black circle with the line through it, it's because you didn't hit your edit mode. Make sure your edit mode is blue. So now the Police 4 is now the new vehicle that we put in, which is the 2011 Crown Vic. All right. So we're gonna hit. We're gonna unhighlight that. We're gonna hit back here, and we are going to do the Harley. And this is Police B. Okay. I don't have a Police B, so we're going to add it. All right. Select all 3 of these. Whoops. And we're going to, same thing, guys. Drag them in, drop them, just like that. All right. So now we just replaced our police motorcycle. Look at that thing, man. Look at that. That is fucking sweet. That is pretty sweet. All right. So we're going to go back. Just click over here to unhighlight that. You probably don't have to, but I like to unhighlight that shit because, I don't know, I just do. All right, 2014 Dodge Charger. That is going to be our regular police car. All right, our regular police file. As you can see, I have one here, but we're going to replace it. Go ahead and select all 4 of these. You do not need that right there. All right, and bring these 4 files over here and drop them in. Guys, all these files are going to be YFTs, YTDs, underscore high YFTs, and plus sign high YTDs. Okay, your YFTs are your objects, the car itself. Your YTDs are textures. It's going to be the numbers on your car, the color of your cars, okay? All right, so we can click back here, and we're going to go to the 2016 Express van. This is going to be your police transport vehicle. When you call for police transport, it is now going to send you a police transit van, okay? And this one, not all of them have 4. Some have the plus high .ytd. That means they have a little more extra features within that car. Because this is just a basic transport van, it doesn't have the plus high .yft, okay, guys? So we're just going to take these 3, drag them over here, and drop them in. And this one, I will show you what this one looks like because I think it's way better. Look at that. It's way better than the other transport van that is in your game, okay? And these are all ELS. Again, that is linked below on how to install it. I do have the ELS with Radiance and Make Visuals Great Again, I believe. But again, it's time-stamped. Just skip to the ELS part, okay? So we're going to click back here. All right, guys, we're almost halfway there. This is the Ford Police Interceptor. The Ford Police Interceptor, we'll double-click that. These are our Police 3 files. What's my Police 3 in here? I believe, yeah, it's the same thing as the police 4, but at the Charger. That's okay. Okay. So, again, highlight all 3. Drag them over here. Drop them in, guys. Okay. Like I said, you can follow this tutorial with any Mega Pack download that you get. Go on LSPDFR, Google it, ELS Mega Pack, and it'll bring up a bunch of Mega Packs for you. You can use any one you want. All right, guys, and not have to take specifically this one. So that's the Ford Taurus. And if you don't want to add in some of these, you don't have to add in some of these. Okay, guys. All right, next one here says FPIU caution rear doors suck. Maybe. TickleMyElmo is very vague with his things. Again, I used this vehicle pack and I didn't notice anything. This is the first time I'm actually seeing that, but we are going to put it in there, okay? So right here, you're going to hit Control and select these 4 files. We're not going to worry about the read for doors text, okay? We're going to take these in. Again, same thing, guys. Wait a second here. Wait a second. That was police 3. Oh, okay. So you have a choice. You can either have, for your police 3 slot, you can either have the Taurus here. All right, guys. You got the Taurus, which I like. Or you can, because this is also police 3, if you hold your control and highlight these 4 files, okay? Again, the YFTs and the YTDs is all you want. These 4 files. Drag them in, drop them. Now, if we go check out Police 3, this is the Ford Explorer. In my opinion, the Taurus is better, but that is your call. Don't worry about that tire right there. It's not going to look like that in the game. I don't know why it does that here. Cool crash bar. It's got the speaker up there. So that is your call, guys. I am probably going to go back and put the Taurus in. So it's as simple as that. You could just drag it in, the Ford Taurus, drop it. Okay? It's really as simple as that, guys. And then when we check it, we got the Ford Taurus back in. Okay? So your Police 3 is your choice between the 2016 FPI, which is the Ford Taurus, or the 2016 FPIU, which is the Ford Explorer. Okay? Your choice, guys. Your choice. All right? So let's go to the Silverado right here, guys. See the Silverado? Double click that. This is going to take over the Pranger, the Park Ranger vehicle that's in your LSPDFR. Like I said, we'll go into the game. We'll check it out. Highlight all 4 of those guys. Drag them over. Drop them in. Okay, then we got the Police 2. Did we replace the Police 2? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Okay. So the Charger here, Police 2. Same thing, folks. All 4 of them. And sling them on over here. Drop them in. Criminal justice. That's a criminal. Just sling them on over here. So now if we check out Police 2, we got the real nice Dodge Charger in there, guys. Look at that thing, man. Thing's pretty badass. All right. So exit out of that. And we're going to go back here. We are almost done, guys. The 2018. Okay, so that is a Pranger. And the Tahoe is FBI 2. Okay, so the Silverado. Here we go again. We got the Silverado, which is under Pranger. This is the Silverado. All right, guys. Check it out right there. All right, if we exit out of this and we go to the Dodge Ram, that is also the Pranger. So let me see here. Okay, so because there is a plus high.ytd that we just put in with the Silverado, we are going, there isn't one here. So we are going to delete that. All right. And then we are going to select the 3 for the Dodge Ram. Bring them in and drop them. All right. So now if we go to Pranger, we have our Dodge Ram. There's the Dodge Ram. In my opinion, I think the Ram looks better. I'm a Mopar guy, so it's got the nice box in the back rack. I don't remember if the Silverado did, but this one's pretty badass. I like that. So we're going to keep that one in there. If you want the Silverado, again, just select the Silverado and select all four, drop them in, okay? Just make sure that if you are using the RAM, that there's no Pranger plus high.ytd down here. You see that plus high? Make sure there's no Pranger. The only Pranger you want down here is the .ytd if you're using the Dodge Ram. If you're using the Silverado, then you'll have the high.ytd. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. All right, so last but not least, the 2019 Tahoe. Double click that. This is going to replace the FBI 2. But what I am going to do, because we didn't replace any sheriff vehicles, okay, guys, I'm going to show you a little trick, okay? Now, if you want to put these in your FBI 2 slot, which is your FBI SUV, you can. You can highlight all three of these, drop them in just like we have been, and you're good to go, guys, okay? If you want to keep your FBI vehicles or you want to have all black, because these aren't all black vehicles, okay? If you put this in, it's going to be a 2019 Tahoe that looks just like all the other vehicles that we put in, the black with the blue stripe. So if you want to keep your FBI vehicles blacked out and you want to put in different FBI vehicles, then follow these steps right here, guys, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to replace the Sheriff 2, okay? Because this is a truck, it's an SUV. Sheriff 1 is not an SUV. As you can see, I'm opening up my Sheriff 1 right now. That is my Sheriff 1, okay? It's a car. The handling is for a car. So if you put a truck into your Sheriff 1 slot, if you name it Sheriff, your truck's going to tip over and it's not going to handle right, okay? So if you want to replace it to the Sheriff slot, it's got to be Sheriff 2, because Sheriff 2 in your OpenIV has an SUV handling meta to it, okay, guys? So what you're going to do is you're going to go up here and you're going to click it once, okay? Wait a second and then click it again so it highlights. Then what you want to do is put your cursor just before the 2, just like that, so it's flashing between the I and the 2, and you are going to backspace 3 times. What you're going to do is you're going to put in SHERIFF, enter. You'll see this little thing pop up. Sometimes it takes a second. Just give it a second. There it goes. And we are going to do this with these other 2 files. Okay, guys? Backspace 3 times to get rid of the FBI. And we are going to put in Sheriff. You want all 3 of these files to say Sheriff 2. All right? And enter. There we go. All 3 of our files are now Sheriff 2. So now when we drag these in and drop them, in the game, they're going to replace our Sheriff 2, not the FBI truck, okay? If you want to replace your FBI truck, leave it as FBI 2 and drop them in there, guys. So now that we're done with this, go ahead and highlight all 3 of them and drop them in, all right? And there's our Sheriff 2. See what I mean? If you replace your FBI vehicle, it's going to look like this. That doesn't look like an FBI vehicle. So it also says Los Santos Police. I know it doesn't say Sheriff, but we put it in the Sheriff slot. You could always go to LSPDFR and look up a different Sheriff truck, follow the same steps, and drop it in your Sheriff 2 slot. You know, once I've got a bunch of tutorials that shows how to put in different kinds of vehicles. And so do my YouTube brothers and sisters down below. So as you keep doing it, you get used to it, guys. Okay, I promise you. All right, so we are all done. What did we do? 2, 4, 6, 8. We just installed 10 vehicles. Oh, maybe not, because you had to choose between 8 vehicles. Because we had to choose between the Ram and the Silverado, as well as the FPI and FPIU. But that's okay. So hit your back button in your WinRAR, and we are going to go right here to ELS. Click that. Now here is all of the ELS files. Remember how I said, once you install, if you look over here in your, first, before we exit out of here, go to favorites, click add to favorites, and then click add. It will save your police file. Okay, guys? Another way you can do this, if this is your first pack you're ever installing, all right, and you put all these vehicles in, you do what we just did, and something is just not working, okay, guys, what you can do is you can come in and you can delete everything we just put in except for the Shamal and the Pounder, okay? You want to leave the Shamal and Pounder down here too. You see they're grouped together. You leave those in. If I was to go ahead and delete all of these files except for all the Pounder and Shamals, all the sheriffs, all the police ones, the Pranger, police bike, it'll get rid of everything we just installed, and it won't affect the vanilla police cars that are in your game. Okay? So, there's always that. All right, guys? So, now, after you saved it, after you saved your pathway, so now next time you want to come here, you just, I named mine police vehicles. All right? You would just click that, brings you right back here. Okay, guys? So, if you scroll up, once you install ELS, you will have this ELS file in your OpenIV. Go ahead and double click that, or just click it once, and double click Pack Default. Boom. It's going to bring you up to this right here, which doesn't have many ELS files in it, but there are a lot in there. Now, another thing that I mentioned in my last tutorial, guys, for some reason, OpenIV does not, okay, I repeat, does not overwrite. So if we drop these in, we're going to have 2 police files. 2 police 2, 2 police 3, 2 police 4. So whenever you're replacing a vehicle, if you have an ELS file in there, you want to look and see what you're dropping in. Because we're dropping in a police and a police 2, 3, 4, we want to come over here. Well, I do anyways. If you don't have anything in here, then just hold tight. All right. I am going to select all these. Not the sheriff, because we don't have a sheriff one over here. We do have a sheriff too. We'll change that in just a second. All right. Select all those. Right click and delete. Okay. So before we select all these, if you guys remember, if you changed your FBI 2, the Tahoe, if you changed it to Sheriff 2, we have to change this to Sheriff 2. If you kept it in the FBI slot, you do not have to change this part, okay? So it's the same thing. You kind of click it twice, backspace 3 times, capital SHERIFF. Make sure you put all capitals. The 2's already there. Hit enter. So now this Sheriff 2 is matching up with the Sheriff 2 that's in our YTDs net that we put in. All right. So now, folks, we are all set to hold control and select all the XML files here. We don't need this one, and we don't need that folder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 files, guys. Left click it, drag it over here, drop it in, guys. Just drop her in there. And I believe these are our templates. There is all blue lights. You know what? You know what? As a bonus feature, and I will mark it. Okay, guys. Go ahead and click your templates. Go to all blue lights. And let me see something here. No, there's just one. Okay. So I think what this needs, I don't think this was updated. Is that what it said there? Or it's, yeah, it needs updated. Okay, so all right, sorry about that, guys. We can't do all blue lights because he doesn't have the right files in there. All right, that's all good. We still showed you how to install a mega pack. You pretty much just changed your whole fleet of cop cars, guys. ELS cop cars, which in my opinion, way better. We are all set with our OpenIV. What I like to do is I like to go up to File, close all archives, click that edit mode, puts everything nice, exit out of OpenIV. We are all set with our WinRAR. We can exit out of that. Folks, let's shoot into the game so I can show you how to bring these vehicles up through Simple Trainer and through your regular police station option. I'll see you in the game. All right, folks, here we are in the game, and game loaded up. One thing I didn't do is I didn't restart my game. Whenever I work with OpenIV and I install as much as we just did, I like to restart my computer. It gives OpenIV time to, put all the files in where it's got to go. So if you don't restart your computer, you may experience a couple of crashes on startup. If you do, just restart your computer, and once it restarts, go ahead and load up your game, and it should load right in. I did not restart, and it loaded up beautifully fine. So we're on duty. We selected our uniform. Here we are in the garage, and this is the Los Santos Police Department agency. And if you go down to model, you can scroll through the different cars that we installed. So there's the regular, the 2013 Charger, 2016 Charger, and there's the Ford Taurus. There's our transport van. Okay, and that's all for that one. Then if we go to the sheriff's department, this is mine. We did not put this one in. This is the regular sheriff's car. We did do the Tahoe. Well, unless you selected FBI, if you changed it to the Sheriff 2, that's this right here. And it, for some reason, it shows up dirty. But we can clean that up with the Simple Trainer if you have that installed. And I will, of course, show you how to do that. Okay, guys. So if we go next, this should be the police bike. And yep, there it is. The police bike is, man, that thing is nice, man. All right. Then if we go to FBI, now if you changed your FBI for the Tahoe, it'll be right here. But we didn't change that, so we have our regular vanilla cars here. And there's our Park Ranger Dodge Ram. Look at that thing, man. That thing is pretty freaking sweet, man. And that is it. We do have the Police 4 that I don't know how to get to it through this menu. So what we will do is we will go ahead and I wonder if any of these have different library. Okay, they don't. So let's just select this one. Now, if you installed Simple Trainer, if you followed my tutorial and set it up the way I have it set up, okay, there's our lights. There's our stage 1, which is the caution lights. We have our stage 2, and then of course we have our stage 3. And then if you hit right on the D-pad for ELS, you've got your takedown lights and your spotlight that turns on. Okay, so let's go ahead, hit F3, and let's change the time to evening. Yeah, look at that. Whoa, man, that lights up. Look at that. Yours might not light up like this unless you install the better environmental lighting, which again I will link down below. That is another mod, another tutorial that I did, and that's how you get it. I mean, look at that, man. That shit shines. That shines, and then you got that's even brighter. So pretty amazing, guys. All right, so if you have Simple Trainer, okay, and you installed it like I did, you're gonna hit F3, and you're gonna go to vehicle spawning, and you're gonna go to emergency, and here's all the vehicles we installed: the police cruiser, police 2, police 3, the police bike. Okay, as you can see, there's the police bike with the ELS lighting. Looks great, right? There's the Park Ranger. Okay, and of course, oops. Right, hold on, let me get out of here. Let me shut this siren off on this bike. All right, there we go. Okay, so there's our Dodge Ram. And of course, let's hit F3 again. Vehicle spawning, emergency. You're gonna go to unmarked cruiser, okay? Because we did this. Technically, is your police 4 that we replaced. You click that, and there's your Crown Vic police car, guys. And I mean the interiors. It's pretty high quality stuff here, folks. All right. So, what did I show you? I was going to show you how to bring something up through simple training. I believe that was it. Yeah, it was the emergency vehicles. Oh yeah, vehicle. If you wanted to clean your vehicle options, and you could just clean it just like that. Okay, guys. I got the thing where if I honk, they honk back. So here's our Crown Vic with the ELS, and I mean that is bright, guys. I highly recommend you install that better environmental lighting. It's really easy to do. Thank you so much, Criminal Justice, for showing me this, man. I love it. I mean, look at that. That is just sick. Them lights pop, boy. They pop. All right, so folks, that is it. You just installed a whole new fleet of vehicles. Again, like I said, you don't have to use this police pack. It is a bit outdated, but it's still cool at the same time. Less is more, in my opinion, and it's still a cool vehicle pack. But you can use any vehicle pack you want. Just follow the same steps, and you'll be good to go. Usually, the authors put all the vehicles in order, from police to police 4 to sheriff 2 to FBI. Okay, it's all the same steps, guys. Make sure you get that ELS file in there. Again, ELS on how to install if you don't have it, link below. Again, for my subscriber from Syria, this was for you. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, JT, for the suggestion. I think the next tutorial we may do might be on how to install different EUP uniforms. So definitely be on the lookout for that. That is it, folks. Please go check out my YouTube brothers and sisters down below. Show them some love. Show them some Jeffrey Gamer love. They deserve a lot. Okay. Without them, I would not be here. Without you guys, I would not be here. Folks, we are closing in on 500 subscribers. That has just been my main goal since I started, was to hit 500, and we are almost there, guys. Please, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, ring that bell so that you know when new content's added. And I promise you, you will not regret it. We got some cool things on the horizon. More Farming Simulator repossession videos, which was great. Check that out. Check that out if it's posted. If it's not posted yet, it will be very soon after this video has been posted. So be on the lookout for that if you want to have a good laugh. It was hilarious. All my YouTube brothers and sisters, I love you. All my subscribers, I love you guys. Until next time, be safe, be healthy, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later, guys.